Hi everyone, it's Kathy here. Today I am going to share with you some Google search tricks and fun Easter eggs. Google is one of the most powerful search engines out there. They have some really easy to access tools that I think maybe a lot of people aren't aware of, so I'm going to show you those today. And they also have some fun Easter eggs, and what those are secret or hidden items that the developers have left for people to find. So there's some really fun ones out there. I'll share those with you and show you how to get to them so you can check them out on your own. So the first thing I want to do is I want to share with you 4 different quick Google search tricks. The first one is using quotation marks. So for example, if I go to do a search and I type in pizza, so say I just type in pizza in general, it will show me local pizza things, but I'm really looking for something like Pizza Hut, and I want that to be in my search. So when I put the quotation marks around it, it will only show me searches for Pizza Hut. So I put in Pizza Hut and it eliminated every other type of pizza except Pizza Hut because I used the quotation mark. So that is a nice way for you to narrow down things if you're looking for something specific and you keep getting all of these other things and you want it narrowed down. If you use the quotation marks, that will help you. The second thing that I'm going to tell you about is using and. So the word and is easy to work into your searches. So say you're looking for 2 things together. Let me say like pizza and let's say ice cream near me. So if I go pizza and ice cream, basically what this one did is it narrowed it down. There is a pizzeria with ice cream at it here. It's in Elwood City. So if you put that and in there, it will give you more in your search rather than just searching each thing individually. So that is a good thing to be able to use to have words together, like maybe Batman and Robin, something like that. Your searches will come better as far as finding those things together. Another one that I want to share with you is excluding words. So I'll use Pizza Hut again as the example. We'll use pizza, and then if you use the minus button, you can take things out of there. So I'm going to say pizza minus the hut part. And so you see it narrows it down. I don't want Pizza Hut, but I just want pizza, and it will show me just specifically pizza places, but not the hut because I put the minus on there. So that's really nice to narrow things down as far as going for a search for a certain word. And then the last one I want to show you is using numeric ranges. So say you're looking for a laptop. So you're looking for a laptop computer and you want to spend between $400 and $600. So you can see here I put 2 dots. So I put laptop 400, then I put the 2 dots. The 2 dots are to help find the numeric range between $400 and $600. So that's what the 2 dots are. So I click the search button, and what it's going to do, it will bring up laptops that are only between that price range. So that's a nice way to narrow things down a little bit for you. Of course, the top results with ads will come up, but still, you do have that range then between that where you can search. That's a nice thing for Google to have for you. So the next thing I want to show you is some tips for everyday help. I'm going to go through Google Flight Tracker, Google Maps, conversion time, timer, stopwatch, tip calculator, TV episodes, and movie time. So let's start with the first one is Google Flights. Now there's 2 ways that you can get to it. If you go up here in the search, if you're in this box more, if you click that more, you'll get flights this way and it'll pop up and you have Google Flights like that. So that's a nice way to do it. So say I'm looking, okay, let's say Anchorage, since that's on there. And then you can put the dates and then click your search. There's some other ones that are listed, and it gives you the prices for them down here, and it gives you the map. So you can search anything as far as where you want to go with Google Flights, and you can do it right there. The other way that you can do it is if you go up here in your search bar and you just type in Google Flights, it'll do the same thing. It'll come up like this. Same thing. It's nice that Google has it built into the search so that you can just click that more button and get to it and use it. You can also use use it as a flight tracker. You could go back into your search in Google Flight Tracker. I don't know right offhand one, but you can actually track Google flights that are going in the air right now. Or another thing that's kind of cool, like you can do flights over me, you can say over me or overhead right now. And if you click that, it will show you the flights that are over top of you right now. So see, these are all the different airplanes that are in flight, and you can click that. So that's kind of cool too, to find the flight radar and see where different flights are. And they're actually, if I zoom in just a little bit, see they're moving. I don't know if you can see that, but they're moving. So that's kind of cool to be able to track flights over top of you. Another thing that I want to show you is conversion. So if, say, you need to know a one cup to ounce. So if you put 1 cup to ounce, you'll get this nice little conversion table that's built into Google, and it will tell you 1 cup is 8 ounces. If you want to change what you want to change it to, if you click that up and down arrow, you can change it to like quart, anything, cubic foot, inch. Same thing with your cups. You can start out with something different like a liter. How much a liter is in a quart. So it's kind of nice. It's all built in, and you can adjust it by what you're looking for to convert as far as that kind of thing goes. The other thing that you can do is you can convert other items. So if you click up here where it says volume, there's the up and down. You can click energy, fuel economy, speed, time, volume, mass, plane angle. So it's got a lot of options for you. If you can change that thing there, and then it will change this according to whatever you're searching for. So it's a really nice converter for it. You can do inches and all of that kind of stuff right there within the converter. The next thing I want to show you is a timer. They have a timer built in to Google. So if you click timer in the search bar, you get the Google timer as the first thing that comes up. So if you want to set a timer for 5 minutes and you click start, as you see here, it will start counting down. You can make it full screen if you want. There's also the option of a stopwatch. So if you need a stopwatch for something, you're like, I don't have access to my timer right now, or my stopwatch, you could use it right here built into your browser, just clicking it, and it will have a timer and a stopwatch for you, and very easily you just click reset to reset it. The next thing I want to show you is a tip calculator. I don't know about you, but I am always like, I don't know what the percentage is. And if you just bring up your browser, it'll do this for you. So say your bill is $25.75. If you want to do a 15% tip and you have one person, all you have to do is click the number of people and it will give you the tip. So if there's 2 people, it'll be per person how much tip is. So this is nice if you're out with somebody and you argue over the bill all the time. This will figure it out for you per person with tip included. You can change the increments of the percentage of your tip also, and the number of people. So it's pretty cool. That way you don't have to argue with whoever you're at dinner. This will figure it out for you so that you know the proper amount of tip to leave and be able to share with other people. The next thing I want to show you is TV episodes. So if you have a show that you watch, but you're like, I am not sure when that show comes on, you could type in something like, say you watch Big Bang Theory. And then you're going to put TV episodes. And then hit enter. And what it'll do, it will show them all up here at the top. And it's kind of nice because you can click on it and it will give you when it is on and where it is on, and it'll tell you the information about that certain one that you clicked. So it'll tell you where you can watch it, if it's on, if it's free, if it costs money. If it's one that is current, it will say the current day and time here, and you can just click on it and you'll know when it's coming on TV and what channel it's on. So this is one that's no longer on TV, so that's why it shows up this way. But you can see your favorite shows here this way. And the last one I want to show you is movie times, but since we are in the times that we are in, it is going to show up that they're closed. But if we were watching, we were able to go to theaters, this would come up and it would show you the movie times for your local location so that you would know when the movies were showing. The next thing is I'm going to show you some fun things that are built in. There are some games here. There's roll a die, random number generator, spinner wheel, and flip a coin. So oftentimes, maybe you're playing a board game and you have lost your dice, or the spinner wheel got bent or broken, that kind of thing. Here's a great alternative if you still want to play them, or you have just some other type of game you want to play that you can use. So the first one I'm going to show you is roll a die. So all you click roll a die in your browser, and then it will come up here, and you can determine how many dice you want, or the numbers that you want, that kind of thing. And then you just click roll, and the numbers that come up is the total. So you can determine what you want as far as that goes. The next thing I'm going to show you is a spinner. The spinner, if you hit that little down button underneath the roll of dice, you get more options. So let me put it back up. So this is where you are with the roll of dice. If you click the down arrow, you do get other options. So a couple of these are things I'm going to show you, but you can come back and check these out for yourself because they're kind of built in. I won't have time to show you all of them, but I'm going to show you some of them. The next one is a spinner, and if you need a spinner for a game, if you just click spinner and click it, it will spin, and then it will give you the number. And then if you click spin again, it will give you the number. So that'll be kind of fun if you need a spinner and you don't have one. There's one built in here for you. The next thing I'm going to show you is if you go up to your browser again and you type in random number generator and you click that, it will give you this nice little box that you can randomly generate numbers. So if you tell somebody, pick a number between 1 and 10, and then you click generate, the number that you chose was 5. So that's a nice thing. Say you're doing different things online and you have people picking numbers. That way there's no bias. You have a number picked that can be generated. Now you can set values way up high, thousands if you want, whatever you want to do as far as that goes. Another thing that you can do is flip a coin. Now if you typed in flip a coin, it would come up, but if you're already in this, you can use this flip a coin. So if you click flip a coin, it'll come up and it will flip a coin for you. So you have heads or tails. Again, another fun thing that you can do with playing a game or whatever you're doing. So the next thing I want to show you is they have a built-in solitaire into Google. So here's what it looks like, and all you do is you click play. You can determine whether you want easy or hard, and there you are. Your solitaire is ready to go, and you can play Google Solitaire. Next thing, I'm going to work within this box since it's already open, but there's animal sounds. You can type in animal sounds up here and be able to hear them. But if you click there, it will show you the different kind of animals, and all you do is you click on the animal and it'll give you the sound. So that's kind of a fun thing with children. They can learn animal sounds that way. Another thing that I'd like to show you is there is tic-tac-toe built in. So if you type in tic-tac-toe and click it, you will get your tic-tac-toe board here, and you can choose what you want to be as far as X or O. It plays against you. All you do is you put it in there and you can play tic-tac-toe, and it's a draw. So, and you can restart, and that's just sometimes maybe some good little entertainment in case you need some entertainment. The next thing, there are a bunch of built-in games. I'm not going to be able to show you all of them. I did show you these two, but let me show you a couple more from the search. The first one is, if you go up here and you type in Zerg Rush, if you click that, you'll see this. It comes up here, but the game itself is actually right here. If you can see, Google is backwards. If you click Play Zerg Rush, it will come up like this, and this is actually the game. What you're trying to do is eliminate the circles before they get to your search, because what it's doing is it's getting rid of your search. So you have to try to get them before they get to the bottom, which is almost impossible. But all you do is you click them, and it's kind of fun. And what it did was erased everything on my screen. So if you click clear, it'll clear it out. Since I am in here with the Google backwards, if you click this Google mirror up here at the top, look what it does. It makes everything backwards. So if I try to search something, so say I put snakes, it put it backwards also. This is a really kind of fun thing that you could do with kids, is do the mirror, and it will make everything backwards. So it's kind of fun. There's also gravity, and basically it made everything fall to the bottom, which is kind of fun, and you can still search down there. Let me go ahead and go back so I can get it to the regular direction for you, so we can move on to the next thing. Okay, there's another one here. It's called underwater. You click underwater, and you have all these fish here, and you click more fish please, and you click search, and it will drop more fish into your water for you. And I clicked I'm feeling lucky, so it gave me a chest. So it's really fun and really interactive. Kids, I think, will enjoy playing this. You can just keep clicking, and it'll keep adding things in there. Another game I want to show you at the top is T-Rex. And when you don't have internet, you get this little T-Rex guy, but now they made it where when you do have internet, you could still play him. So if you click it and start, basically what he does is run across, and you have to jump the things. So that is your T-Rex run. But I don't know if you've ever noticed, when you've not had internet, he comes up. So another game that I want to show you is the snake game. So if you just put in snake game in the search, there it is, and you click play, and it shows you use your directional arrow. You have to collect the different things without running into the board. But also, when you have these games open, you can see some more at the bottom. There's Pac-Man. Also, there's fun facts you can do. So there's lots of fun things built right into Google that a lot of people aren't aware that it's there. So since I've gone through the games, the next thing is I'm going to show you some of the Easter eggs. And these are really cool because a lot of people don't know they're there. So if you go to your Google search and you type in anagram, and you're going to go like this, and it's going to say, do you mean anagram? I hope you guys get it, but what an anagram is a word or phrase that the letters, if they're reorganized, spell something else. So they have their own humor built into it. I'm looking for anagram that said, you mean nagram? So that's kind of funny, I think. It's kind of neat, and you can do that with other words. So the next thing I'm going to show you is askew. So when I put askew, as you can see, everything is leaning to the right. It is not straight. If someone has problems with organization, this will drive them crazy, which I do, so it drives me crazy. But it's kind of neat that they have that built in. The next thing is do a barrel roll. Oops. So you're going to click do a barrel roll, and it flips your search results around in a circle. So that's kind of cool. The next thing is the loneliest number. If you just type the loneliest number in, they have humor. 1 is the loneliest number, and they even put the song for it. 1 is the loneliest number on there. Another one is once in a blue moon. So once in a blue moon this is when you're going to find once in a blue moon. They really have some fun humor as far as that goes. Well, in here, say, I'm feeling lucky, I'm feeling wonderful. You click it, and it will give you whatever it wants to, according to the I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling trendy. So it'll just give you just different searches of what's going on according to whatever it stops on. So you can see when I'm feeling doodly, there's Google Doodles. And there's a lot of really fun things built into Google Doodles, so that's a neat thing. If you have a chance, check them out. Type in Google Doodles, and it'll tell you the information about the Google Doodle. Some of them are games, some of them are other things. So type in Google Doodles, and it'll give you some interesting things and information about the world and what the doodles stand for. Lastly, let me make sure I didn't. Oh, blink. This is the last one I want to show you. If you go back to Google itself and you type in the search, if you type in blink in HTML code and hit enter, it will find all of whatever you put in blink, it will blink. So it's kind of fun just to do that, mess around with something different. So I hope that you learned something from it. I hope you try out some of these fun little Google things, and I will be on next week, next Tuesday, and I hope you have a great weekend and hope to see you soon.